Focusing on Nicaragua for coffee exports to Canada, Nicaragua represents 3% of Canada's total imports of coffee. Looking at the growth between 2020 and 2024, Canadians are paying more for imports of coffee from Nicaragua by 7%. However, the quantity has decreased by 2% between 2020 and 2024. So Canadians are paying more for coffee, yet we're importing less of it. The recent growth between 2023 and 2024 is 2%. So coffee exports in value has grown by 2% in this time period. The ranking of Nicaragua in terms of coffee exports to the world is at 13th, and it represents 1.6% of world's coffee imports. The growth of coffee from Nicaragua to the rest of the world between 2020 and 2024 is at 6%. Looking at the market concentration score based on the Hiffendel's index, it's at 0.23, indicating that in Nicaragua, few companies are doing majority of the coffee exports to Canada. Looking back at Canada's imports from Nicaragua, we see that Canada has increased their dollar value imports of coffee from Nicaragua by 7%, excluding roasted and decaffeinated. However, for roasted coffee, that's a different story. Canada has actually decreased its import from Nicaragua for roasted coffee by 22%. We see the dollar value and the quantity in tons. We can look at Canada's imports for roasted and unroasted coffee. We see that Canada is importing more unroasted and non-caffeinated coffee from the rest of the world than it does for roasted coffee. So 12% compared to 10%. We also see that decaffeinated coffee has increased in value by 11%. This suggests that Canada is importing more unroasted coffee, and more of it is being roasted in Canada.